What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna be making a temporary brood box for these cute little chicky poos. All right, guys, let's dive into this. What is up? So, listen here. Chicks, they got to be taken out of the incubator. They've been in there for 2 days now. But I got these two little felines inside. Usually they stay outside, but the weather is not nice, so I brought them in. Both those cats are pregnant. No Name Cat is pregnant, and also Gracie's also pregnant. I guess they're not very good at maintaining self-control, so they're inside, and we need to go outside and grab, one sec. We need to go grab some supplies to make a little brooder for those chicks. I need to grab some top mesh. I'd already grabbed a heat lamp, a feeder, and a waterer. I went out to open up the sea can and it's froze. The lock's froze, so we're gonna use this, give it a little bit of love, and hopefully get in there. The songbirds, I just got done putting some seed out for them. The wind actually blew the one feeder right off, and they have been just going to town on the black sunflower seeds. I'm so happy that I can afford to feed some of the birds during these tough Saskatchewan springs. I know they certainly appreciate it. Whew! Freaking nasty. It's all blowing in heavy. It's not blowing quite as bad as it was yesterday, but still, the batteries on my weather station on top of the solar system, I have some rechargeable C batteries up there. Lets me know how much the wind is gusting, but they need a recharge. They're dead. So I gotta climb up there to that little whirly twirly up there, take it off, swap the batteries out, but maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Sorry. Okay, let's go in there, warm this lock up, and gotta get some screen or something for the top. Don't want the cats getting in there, so I'll have to bring this lock inside because there's quite a bit of moisture on it, so I'll have to bring it in and let it dry out, warm up and dry out. Stuff like this always happens. Let's see if that's enough. Boom, we're in. All right. Pretty frozen in there. Okay. Might have to bring the snowblower back out. Maybe even the old skidoo. Okay, so had some screen. What are we using here, Chris? Usually I don't have those chicks inside, usually the weather's quite a bit nicer. I have a little brood station in the chicken house, the hen house, or the clucking hen palace, whatever you want to call it. But it's just a little bit too cold, so I'm gonna keep those couple chicks. There's only 3 that hatched out that first batch. Rusty hadn't been taking the old hens to Pound Town, so there wasn't a lot of fertile eggs. I was gonna use this. We'll just use the hamper. Okay, we'll go get a screen now. Good, I got that lock off. Get this place locked back up. Oh, brutal. I gotta skin this antelope head out, boil it down, mount it. That's another day's project. I probably maybe do that this week if you guys are interested and know how to do a European mount, if you're into deer hunting, and show you a little way how I do my Euro mounts. Okay, let's get this locked up. And now that I got that lock off there, okay, had some screen over here from these windows. It's just kind of a temporary solution, just a temporary solution till the weather turns in a few days. But look, you can barely even see the sun up there. It's gorgeous. Yeah. Now I had some screen over here on these windows somewhere. You don't like that, Rusty? He's so funny. Okay, screens. Okay, right here. I think we could probably just use one of these maybe? With a couple weights, I mean, see what happens. Okay, so we got all the supplies. We're gonna go transfer these chicks into maybe this. Oh, maybe not. Go get these chicks transported into the new little temporary brooder. Okay, stay with us. Okay, we're back. I dug this out. Had this sitting around. Like I say, my brooder's usually out in the hen house, but it's so cold outside that I don't really want to have them out there under a heat lamp. We're just gonna put them in here because there's only a few. I got the water, and just as Christopher fashion, I spilt it. And then I have their feeder here. Now, what I found with the feeder sometimes is the chicks have trouble like trying to figure it out. You know, they always have problems like figuring out what they want to eat. Well, young chicks are the same way. They can't always figure it out. So sometimes you make like a little tinfoil dish that's kind of sparkly. That seems to work really well if they don't want to feed out of the normal feeder. Water, they kind of see their own reflection. They kind of get the idea pretty quick. But yeah, in terms of, I guess you'd call this bedding or whatever, but just use some blue mechanics rags. You can actually rinse them out and dry them by the fire, reuse them when they get dirty. If you want, you can just throw them away. Some people use shavings. I don't really like to use shavings just for the simple fact that, especially with poults, young turkeys, they pick at them and they get them lodged in their throat. I've lost quite a few chicks and poults to them choking. So, all right, let's get in here. We're gonna shut this baby down. This is just a cheap little incubator I have. It's not super, oh, okay. Oh yeah, first time I've seen. Let's get these little guys in there. We got a fatty by the looks of it. Yeah, I know, Gracie. I know what you're thinking. Look at them. All right, we better get this incubator plug back in. Maybe tonight I'll candle these eggs and see how they're progressing. I still have, these ones are all fertile eggs, so they're gonna be hatching out soon, so. Look at Grace. Get. They want to eat them for sure, but we're gonna get them safe. I think one of these, I think this could work. Do I have a few of those? I think I have some more of these out back, but I brought this screen in just to be safe. Just till we can get this kind of plugged back in and top back up. It's a pretty cool incubator. I mean, relatively cheap. Has a spot that you can actually candle your eggs on there too, which I think most do now, but it's actually calling for a bit of humidity. This one's zipped around there pretty good. I never like to open up the incubator when they're, you know, at least a day before they're going to be hatching. Humidity levels are very important in the incubator, so I never really like to mess around with them 2 days before they hatch and 2 days after, just in case there's any late hatchers or something like that, right? I'm just gonna use this syringe here. In a cup, and that's how I add some water to the incubator. It's like this. Just me blowing that bit of warm water in there with the air has caused it to trigger. See the fire buttons on. Humidity's going up a bit, but we just unplug that. Resets it so you don't listen to this pinging all the time. But oh, let's take a look at the chickie poos. Oh, look, they're already eating. Oh, so we got it. It looks like we have one silver lace Wyandotte, one gold lace Wyandotte. Let's see what they do. Oh, it's having a snack. Oh yeah, little guys are hungry. Oh, this is great. I'd have to look, but chicks can actually survive quite a while without any feed because they have that yolk inside their bellies. Feeds them for quite some time, but this is just wonderful. Grace, she is the farm cats. This would just drive them nuts. But you want to stay inside or you want to go outside? You got to behave if you're inside. We're all friends here, duh. You can sit on the bear rug, okay? Okay, kitty cat. I brought my heat lamp up there. I usually keep my house really warm, but there should be a hot side on your brooder. But we're gonna just play it out. You can always tell if your chicks are cold because they'll die, or they'd get too warm. They start like panting a bit or whatever that is, beaking. I don't know the right words. But yeah, these little guys are pretty happy. He's having a snack. This is his first bit of food that they've had, so. Well, guys, come on out in the play zone. Come on in the play zone, guys. Yes. See that? I put my finger there and it's just driving that little guy nuts. I'm gonna show you something here. If you look at the front of his beak there, you'll see there's a little bump. That's what they use to hatch through the egg. When they're zipping around the egg, they use that little egg tooth and they just keep pushing up and zipping around. That actually falls off in a few days. But yeah, how cool is this? These little guys. Ooh, oh, there's 3 of them, so we got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Neat. I'm just kidding. Those ones, these are my meat birds. These are just like my homies. These are the ones that probably have, you know, after 3 years maybe or something, but who knows? We're gonna see. We might need a new rooster, or another rooster just to breed some of those hens. We're gonna expand the chicken operation, I think, this year and have some fun with it. But yeah, I wanted to do this little video on, this is kind of a little brooder. I'm gonna stick that up in the shelf there. These plants, I need to get my UV fluorescent light on here. These over at Cast Days, like when they're young like this, they kind of getting a little, what's that called when they're getting too tall, stringy, or yeah, they're getting a little bit too big. So I like to bring that light over top so they don't just keep sprouting up towards the light, right? What was that, Cash? Can you sit? Can you sit? Good boy. Come on. Come on. Oh, you're so good. Yes, you're so good at that. He's getting really good at his ups. Yes. Yes. You love your daddy. I love you too. Oh yes, he loved it. Yes, he's a good boy. Yes. Okay, down. He's starting to get pretty good on his commands. We're gonna have to watch Grace down here because she's up to no good. I know she's up to no good. Zero goodness. This no-name cat looking pretty good over there. Cash, he just came in from outside. Had to wipe him down from all the snow, but that's the 2 cents that I have to give you for you guys on, you know, temporary chicken brooder. Yeah. But yeah, in terms of the chickens, guys, look, this one's already drinking. Breakfast is already drinking. Oh, dinner, you having some? Some of the joys of homesteading, right? You get to see all God's little creations. It's so great. This guy, he's got racing stripes. That's cool. Chunky butt here, he really likes to, he's right in there. He's having a couple of nabs there. They naturally go to anything that moves. If you stick your finger over here, see that? So if there's, say, like a small insect or something on the ground, it's kind of darting, moving fast, they nab that. It's so neat. It's fun just to, when you don't have TV or anything, I'm gonna have to light the fire here shortly, but have the chicks inside, let them chill out. Not too much or they'll die, but water seemed to be spilted pretty good, I guess. Brought the chicken feed in. I don't like bringing very much stuff like that into my house. I usually like to keep it outside as it's dusty, and it's not for me to usually have my animals in my house. Cash, he comes in the house on the cold days. The cats, they always stay outside usually, except for the cold days. But, you know, it is what it is. You just got to make do on when the weather's bad. You got to look after the animals. So, all right. I hope everybody's having a great day. that was a little chick update on transferring those chicks from the incubator to this temporary brood box. And I'm just loving that they found the water okay. They're eating. This is great. Okay, peace out. Hopefully the warm weather comes. If not, maybe the next day will come. If not, maybe the next day. Anyways, if you guys are having some chicks, I hope they're doing healthy. Hope they don't choke on any shavings. Anyways, peace out. Bye.